Hello, this is John Blaine, creator of de.la and editorial stylist of 27 years. And today is part one of two-part video on slick hair that's being shown on the runways for spring-summer 2017. I hope you enjoy it, and if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to leave it in the comment area. Hi gang, so this is the spread of stuff that I'll be using today. So let's go through it. So my routine, no matter what I do, whether I do it in a salon on a client or I'm on set, I will wash hair and cleanse it and then also hydrate it. It is a must. You need a clean, beautiful canvas to start your art. This particular line removes oxidation, is anti-aging. It contains resveratrol. Oh, hi, see, it heard me. It contains resveratrol and polyphenols, which basically means that the finish you'll get after you wash is the color will be amplified, whether it's the models or the subject's natural hair color or a synthetic color you put in. Okay, so then we have three size roller brushes. The boar bristle, which are the only kinds I use. Then I have the three sizes of my Mason Pearson. This one over here helps detangle a little bit. I mean, it's not a detangling brush, so please do not think so to use it as so, but it will go through knots, when you're brushing, if that's the case. These three are just for raking, and so they won't penetrate the hair all the way through. Water bottle, my various combs, rat tails, and this is pretty much for detangling. These are two sizes of the bone comb, my micro rat, and this metal one is for parting. I'm obsessive about part. So straight, I need them to be straight and crisp and clean. This barber comb or cutting comb will be great to maneuver through the gel, because you have two teeth and you start off with the larger one and then finish with the fine. I'll show you. The hair products I'm using today is the elixir and the serum mixed together for a beautiful blow dry, because you're gonna start off blow drying. This Redken is a thermal setter. Now, these are essential for when you set hair. Note, hairspray is not a setter. I see so many people use hairspray, or my assistants use hairspray, and then they wrap around a curling iron. I mean, you're frying your hair when you're doing that, but also hairspray is not meant to do that. Hairspray is a finisher. Okay, so then my favorite lacquered hairspray with Men's High Shine is the Bedhead Masterpiece. There's the huge movement now off of the shows and for hair looks with finishing high glossy hair. There's very little of the dry or extreme dry look that was the past couple of seasons. Okay, this is a gel. As you can see, these are all from my kit. I mean, it's all like rubbed off. But this gel I got in Europe, and I can't remember what it is anymore, but you need a strong gel, and there's a plate, and I'll show you why there's a plate with that. You definitely need a strong gel. KMS is great. And then we have the 3/4 Marcel iron with temperature control. A must for stylists. Please use temperature control and use one with no spring. We as stylists need to be able to do these things that normally a client can't do at home. So learning to use equipment that was meant for us. Then also high power blow dryer with two metal rods that act as thermal heat conductors and will actually heat up the hair hotter than the air that's coming out. And I'll show you how that's used too. Okay, a real quick snapshot of that, and then away we go. Hi, so we're back. I have cleansed Chechel, which you'll see in a second, her hair. I've washed it with my Ornor shampoo and mask to hydrate it. And we've sectioned it into 4 sections this way. So 1, then we have the top area, the 2 sides, and then there's me. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start blow drying. But before I blow dry, I'm going to put in a combo of these. One pump, equal parts, okay, for blow drying. And you only want to do it from the neck area down, okay? Leave all that alone, and that goes for the 3 other areas as well, okay? And I'll tell you why. But right now, so we put it in there, and then I'm gonna start my blow dry, and then I'll show you some more. Hi, so now we're about to blow dry. So I have my blow dryer, and with my thermal conductors of the 2 rods, you'll see what it does. When you blow dry, do slow, rhythmic, even strokes. No need to go fast or furious. That's not a movie. This is not a movie. You have to treat hair like a fine piece of silk or fine piece of fabric, which it inherently is. So, do you see my first couple of swipes, how shiny and smooth that is? That's from the hydration of the shampoo and mask, but as well as help with these. Okay, so now I'm gonna just do it on my own without you seeing. You get the idea, and then we'll start with the styling of the product. Okay, bye. Hi, we're back with my blow dry. So I just blew dry everything downward, but you see, by using the shampoo and the conditioner and the serum and the elixir, look how smooth and shiny that is. And I put minimal product. Anyways, okay, so now we're gonna put the gel on, okay? Hi, so now we're back at the gel application stage. Again, I've parted Chetul's hair in 4 areas: back, top, 2 sides. You have a quick view. There you go. Okay. Let me put this back. Okay, so then now what I'm gonna do is do inch-thick sections. Careful with not bending the hair too much because we want this straight. All right, so now on dry hair, Chechu, put your hair down. Remember the plate I told you? I put gel on the plate because you're gonna want, you have to move very quickly. It's no time to just keep, rubbing against the bottle or squeezing it. So then, emulsify the gel, you push it into the scalp. Just right where the bottom of the neck starts. Push it in, okay? Leaving all this still dry. Next section, I'm just gonna go ahead and do it with my fingers because this has to go pretty quickly. Again, getting a really good amount of gel in your hand. The secret is putting a really good amount and squashing it into the scalp. Do not be afraid to manhandle her. Because the idea is you have to control hair if you wanted to do what you needed to do. Don't be afraid to, you will not be hurting anybody by doing this. But again, so that another section, we're going to smash it in only at the root area. See that? Just at the root area. About that much long, ooh, sorry, that was kind of gross. About, that wide, that long. Okay, so I'm gonna do this throughout the whole hair and then I'll show you the front area. Hi, so now that we've applied the gel, we're gonna start with the wider teeth, getting it very, just kind of loosely going through it so that it goes all one way. Then, with the finer tooth, this is where the magic works. Okay, so you're gonna go follow it right up to the bottom area. Your fingers right behind the comb. And you're gonna feel a little snag there because it's the dry hair. That's what you want. That's where it's gonna tell you to stop, okay? So that's kind of like your guide when you do this. It's gonna start snagging at the bottom, that's where you stop. And that actually gives it a really great finish, the perfect finish for this actually particular hairstyle because the bottom is going to stay dry, okay? Some of the shows, some of the hair on the runway shows, they wet it all the way down. I'm not a big fan of that for real life, you know, beauties on the street, because then you kind of do look like a wet rat. Okay, do you see how polished that is? Okay, we're gonna turn her around and show you, but so you see, you're gonna get all this texture down here, and I'm gonna actually amplify that even more in a second, but I'm gonna turn her around so you can see. Hi, so we're gonna comb the front so you can see it, or at least the sides. Again, use your finger to flatten and be right behind that comb of yours. Okay, over the ear. It's a little tricky, so just use your fingers to get over the ear like that. But you see how flat and how close that is to the head. And Checho has really thick hair. I mean, crazy horsehair. But you see that shine that you get, and then you have all the dry texture down there. So I'm gonna move the camera. Head down, girl. Okay. So then you're gonna want to look at that shine. Isn't that fabulous? When you comb the hair and lay it really flat, you get that immense shine in the light. So then what you're gonna do is you're gonna want this to dry. Just let it dry natural, because the beauty of this is when it dries, there's a little bit of buckling in this area where the wet meets the dry, and you want that. Oh, see my terrace? And you will want that because that will give it the two-dimensional texture look. All right, so we're gonna let it dry, and while we're letting it dry, we're gonna give you some makeup tips now for this hair. Hi, so we're back. I'll finish the hair in 1 second, but right now we'll give it to Checho, so she'll tell you the 2 makeup looks. This is look number 1.
So for look number 1, it's just like a fresh, clean face because the hair is so fresh, so your face should also look fresh. So I just put like a blush, like here, like the top part of your cheekbone, and then I curled my lashes and I applied like 2 or 3 coats of mascara, and then to finish it, I just put nude lip color. There you go, and you're done.
Wow! I'm back. So Checho's behind me, and this is makeup number 2.
It's just a nice red orange lip color because this color looks good on my skin tone. So first I did like an orange, and then I put a red, so I just combined them and I put the darker red in the center of my lips. So that's why it kind of looks like it has dimension to it. So it's not just like a plain red lip, but it has something red. So yeah, so you can do it yourself too. Just pick a red that suits your skin tone.
Hi, we're back for the finished reveal. So, hairspray, my lacquer hairspray, and you can see how nice and tight that is. Now you're gonna really want to use this hairspray because look at the shine that it puts in. And this is the bed head hairspray. So you hold the hair down there, right here at the crown, let that dry a little bit, wave it, wave goodbye to it, wave hello, say goodbye. Then with the same hairspray, with the drier end, you're gonna pull it out a little bit. And this will give a texture at the bottom. You don't have to go crazy. A little bit's great. Turn around. Look how chic that is. It's like so chic in the front, tight, beautiful, slick hair, and then on the side and the back, you get all this fabulous texture that's just great. You can put it to the side, you can do whatever you want, but see how great that looks? It's so much drama, but it's so clean. So there we have it. Finished.